Taylor Swift is coming for book publishing. Hearst Magazines and Yahoo may earn commission or revenue on some items through these links. As a journalist covering the publishing industry and a devoted Taylor Swift fan who flew to Amsterdam this past summer to experience the Eras Tour, I took to the recent announcement of Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour book like a moth to the glowing orb stirring willow. While it's easy to write off a book of mostly tour photography exclusively sold at Target as just another piece of merch, the reality is, it could have major implications for the book business in both the immediate and far-reaching futures. The Eras Tour book, hereby referred to as the EATB for brevity, circumvents the traditional publishing model in two key ways. First, there's Swift's decision to self-publish the book under the seemingly new Taylor Swift publications, as opposed to working with one of the big five publishing houses, Penguin Random House, HarperCollins, Simon & Schuster, Macmillan, and Hachette, that typically snag these major celebrity book deals. Anyone who follows Swift's career will recognize the motivations behind her decision to self-publish in order to maintain the copyright to her own material. In 2019, Big Machine Records sold the master recordings of Swift's first 6 studio albums to her known foe, Scooter Braun, despite her expressed desire to reclaim the rights to her own music. Ever since what Swift described in a Tumblr post at the time as her worst-case scenario, she's been vocal about the importance of artists owning their own work. Her recent business decisions reflect that mentality, from her ongoing project to re-record and release all 6 albums owned by Braun, to funding and selling the 2023 Eras Tour movie directly to AMC in lieu of working with a studio partner. When I spoke to novelist and devoted Swiftie Lily Mead, who posted an insightful Twitter thread when the book was announced, she pointed me to Swift's quote from a 2022 Rolling Stone article: "People often greatly underestimate me on how much I'll inconvenience myself to prove a point. It's a lot more work to publish your own book or distribute your own movie than it is to work through well-worn channels, but it's also the only way to control the final product." Mead speculates this had less to do with the money than it did control over the final product. Taylor owns the film, so she can license it to domestic and international distributors on her own terms. When she announced this book, she made a point to finish with international details coming soon. The significance of Swift's decision to self-publish lies in how heavily traditional publishers rely on a few blockbuster deals with celebrities who come with their own built-in audiences. Through these deals, publishers are able to keep their balance sheets in the green every year. Most books sell shockingly few copies, with only an estimated 25% ever earning out, meaning that the publisher recoups on the advance payment it made to the author upfront in exchange for the book's copyright. In order to lose money on roughly 75% of the bets you hedge each year and still keep the lights on in Midtown Manhattan, many publishers bet big to win big. Traditional publishers spend millions of dollars to acquire books by celebrities, says Sima Hack, Senior Director of Marketing at Hachette Book Group. The publishing deals are often high 6-figure or even 7-figure. Britney Spears' book deal with Simon & Schuster was $15 million. While a 256-page photo book is hardly the tell-all memoir from Swift that publishing executives dream of, it's all but guaranteed to sell a lot of copies this holiday season at a time when book sales are otherwise waning. The Eras Tour was the first tour to ever cross the $1 billion in earnings mark. That was reported back in December 2023, before Swift performed dozens of sold-out international shows this year, and it's not over yet. The EATB might be just another piece of merch, but Swift's Eras Tour merch has earned hundreds of millions of dollars. When you factor in the international rights for the EATB, which Swift has yet to announce, that's a potentially astronomical number of book sales for a publisher to miss out on. The good news for publishers is that unlike Taylor Swift, most celebrities don't have the endless wealth and team infrastructure needed to figure out the logistics of self-publishing, or the rabid audience ready to purchase anything that might make them feel closer to their 1989 queen. Hundreds of celebrities have published books through traditional publishers, and while some books are bestsellers, many sell more modestly and don't earn out, says Hack. I don't think this book will have much of an impact on the traditional publishing model, as many celebrities don't want to spend their own time and resources to figure out the logistics of editing, printing, distribution, marketing.